Hello there. So today is the day. I'm finally going to get around to building a PC for my friend Paul. He's helped me out a bit, I've helped him out, but at the end of the day I did say I'd build him a PC. I've got parts lying around, it's wrong hand. It's only an old HP Elitedesk. I think it's a 4th gen i3 or i5. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm not going to take the cooler off and check because I don't have any spare thermal paste at the moment, so I wouldn't be able to put it back on. If it is an i3, there may be a delay in him getting it. I'll set it up with the i3, but I do have a Xeon that's compatible with that socket, which is, if I remember correctly, possibly 8 cores, 16 threads. It may just be 6 cores, 12 threads. I can't remember, but that will be going in there instead. It's only going to have 8 gigs of RAM because 12 gigs of RAM because I have an 8 gig and a 4 gig stick of DDR3. Unfortunately, I didn't have two 8 gig sticks. Well, I did, but one of them was faulty. So, unfortunately, he only gets 12 gig. But for his purposes, it'll probably be fine. He's not really a gamer. It's more for internet access on his TV rather than just using his phone. Actually, that reminds me. Do I have a... I'm not sure he has Ethernet. Let me have a look at my little... I've got a metal box here somewhere. There we go. And if I remember correctly... I think I have a couple of USB wireless things here which would probably work. Maybe one of them work. Well, that's a wireless one. And so is that. Hopefully, one of these works. If not... who knows what we're going to do? I'll have to tell him he'll have to buy a USB wireless stick. But we'll see. Anyway, let's go over to there and start putting this thing together. Coffee, very important. Having it right next to electrical equipment, what could go wrong? Anyway, this is the PC that my friend Paul is having. I'm going to open it up because I've got to add a couple of things first, like a hard drive for one. Put that down there. Right, I'm not sure if both of these work, but I'm pretty sure this one was bigger, but this one's a Crucial, which is a bit more reliable, so we'll go with this one. We will for testing purposes, we'll just shove it randomly in here. If I can get the power connector to connect. Yeah, it's the right way. There we go. We'll just sit it in there for now. That's fine. Got 12 gigs of RAM just there. For the graphics card, the only low profile card I have is this Radeon Pro WX 2100, but it should do. Like I said, he's not a gamer, so we'll put that in there. Of course, this only has DisplayPort and mini DisplayPort out, which is that in the socket properly? Yeah. So, marginally unfortunate if you're only using HDMI, but luckily, wrong cable. I do have an HDMI DisplayPort to HDMI adapter, so we will use that. I don't mind sacrificing that for a friend. Right, have a keyboard plugged in, have a mouse plugged in, put the USB stick in with Ventoy, and I decided to go for Windows 11, the IoT version, which hopefully will run on this, but maybe not, we'll see. Of course, we should just hope this actually even just works first. Put everything in. Need to set the video source on the display to HDMI. Get the keyboard out and the mouse. Also add the other camera. And we move that up a bit. Can you see the display? just about, not brilliantly, but at least you'll see what's going on. Right. Might make more sense to put them the other way around, but that's more work than I'm willing to do for the minute. Oh yeah, we need to turn it on. Always helps. One of these is the boot menu. We've got some kind of display then. There we go, right. Okay. Boot menu. SanDisk. Win 11. Boot in normal mode. Then wait about 10 years for the installer to start. In fact, while that's starting, should we swap the cameras around? Why not? I should be able to just we'll just make this one bigger. Hang on. That way you can see the screen a little bit, hopefully. Not that there's much to see. I mean, it's a Windows 11 setup, you know. On cable tie. Oh, it's doing something now. There we go. I'm actually impressed this worked first time, to be honest. Right, language to install. We can only select United States for language. Maybe we can add it later. That's fine. Okay, oh, it's selected the right input method, that's fine. United Kingdom. Next. We're getting a few things ready. We won't do the product key. Well, IoT Enterprise LTSC. I think. I hope I'm selecting the right one. Who knows? I mean, you can't see what's on the screen anyway. Right, searching for disks. Will it find the disk, or is that disk in fact broken? No, it founded it. Founded it? That was amazing English. We'll delete partition. Delete partition. Delete partition. Delete partition. What? That should be it. Now we create partition. Apply. Have the whole disk. It's fine. That's all you need. Ah, there we go. Right. Next. Install. Right, that's that done. Let's come back when it's installed and see where we are. Well, installed. It's currently doing the last setup. And there's the desktop. One thing I like about the IoT version, there is no requirement to have an internet connection, and you don't have to have a Microsoft account. So that is good. Now we need to see if either of these USB wireless sticks here actually still work. It's been a long time since I've tried any of them. Didn't seem to recognise anything being plugged in there. Let's have a look. No. Okay, so that one is dead. What about this one? Actually, I think this one might just be a Bluetooth connector, to be honest. Well, that one was detected as a Bluetooth. God damn it. Okay, so no wireless. So what we're going to have to temporarily do to get this set up properly is run a network cable. So we will temporarily just run it across the floor. It's fine. What could go wrong? Give this some internet, assume that cable's still good. I don't know, to be honest. Yep, it's picked it up. Or it's doing something anyway. Yep, it's picked it up. Okay then. So we don't even, yeah, we do have Edge. Start without your data. Definitely. First you want to get some... All this stuff just to load the bloody thing. You'll have it in dark mode. Right. First of all, we want to... some drivers. Yeah, okay, fine. Download Windows drivers, of course. Okay, they've improved it. I guess it's a minimal installation. Detect your card and then goes from there. Okay. Oh, there you go. It was running. Let's try it again. Yes. Is it going to work this time? Do we think? Yes. This time it is. It's me jumping the gun trying to run it twice. Okay, I guess we'll come back when Windows has finished doing its updates. Who knew that Windows would be doing updates? Hey, this isn't the best angle to be at, I know, but I thought I'd get it so you can get the screen in. So, it's done its updates. I think it was telling me it needed another update, but let's see if we can actually install the drivers now. Actually, let's pin this to the taskbar, File Explorer. Right, downloads. Give us some proper AMD drivers, hopefully. I'll grab my coffee. Seems to be doing better than last time. There we go. Accept and install. Additional options. Software type. Now we'll install a lot. Accept and install. AMD Software Pro Edition. I'm pretty sure you can install the gaming drivers, but if I remember correctly from when Random Gaming in HD did a test on these things, I think they performed about the same, so it is fine. So basically what I've installed on here is I've installed LibreOffice for him and the AMD drivers, and that's pretty much all I'm going to install, to be honest, because there's not a lot of point in me downloading and installing stuff when I don't know what he wants. And once he gets his own Wi-Fi card, or who knows, maybe he's got Ethernet, I don't know, then we can go from there. I don't mind going over and going. He literally lives next door to me, so it's not far for me to go to troubleshoot. I don't mind helping friends out with computers. I just resent travelling a long distance to do it. Like, I fix my mum's PC for her occasionally. She lives in Spain, so it's a bit of a way to go, so she has to wait until I only go over twice a year, so that's when it gets done. If she needs anything between times, hopefully my brother can fix it if he's going over, or she goes to the local computer shop. And what else can you do? Anyway, we'll be back once these drivers are installed, and we'll see if it is working properly. Okay then, so we're all set up. He's got LibreOffice, Brave browser, because I know he likes his privacy. It's maybe not the most private browser, but they're kind of privacy focused, so it'll do. And I've also put Steam on there. I know he's not really a gamer, but there may be some simple games he wants to play. And who knows, maybe we get into it and I'll be upgrading his PC at some point. And this PC has an i5 in there, 4th gen, so it's not top of the range, obviously. It's a good few generations behind. But that's going to do. I'm not going to bother putting the Xeon in because it's not really any more powerful. So, yeah, I think it's as good to go as it's going to go until he gets his Wi-Fi adapter. But I'll message him in a minute and see if he's ready to take delivery. So, till then,